Sagittarius, this is Crystal with Hattie's Hierophant. I am your tarot reader. I hope you are doing well. We are doing your July General 2020 reading, my love. And the center of your reading is the Emperor. And interestingly enough, we are in the year of the Emperor. We are in the year of the Four. And we talk about the year of the Emperor. That's all about making things right, setting things straight, balancing out those things that are not balanced. For example, if you have a table that is wobbly, that is not stable, you literally have to turn it completely upside down before you can even begin to repair it. And with this being a major arcana, being the center of your reading, we can expect this repair, this making things right, to be part of who you are, how you resonate for a little while yet, okay? So let's go on to your moon energy. This is where your emotions are. This is where you resonate, and believe it or not, where you communicate with spirit. Wherever you're resonating in there, spirit hands it to you. That's why it's so important for us to be careful what we are constantly thinking and putting in our hearts. And what I get for you, Sagittarius, is that of the Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So right away, Sagittarius, I am feeling like you almost feel indecisive. You almost feel torn. You feel like that no matter I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing. And I see you trying to move forward, trying to create change and awareness. But it's like you almost can't see your traction, okay? I see you putting out the effort, and you're putting out the effort, and you're putting in the work, and you're explaining, and you're showing, and you have proof, you have receipts, but you feel like that all this work you're putting in it's slow. And Sagittarius, although it may be slow, it is steady. So know this, okay? And most importantly, what I'm seeing is the passion that you have behind it, your belief system, your heart, the energy you put behind it, it is recognized, okay? Now let's go on to your sun energy, and we have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, along with the Strength card. So with that Two of Swords showing up in your moon energy, and you just not seeing the benefits of all the work that you're putting in, it's interesting how it's showing up in your sun energy, which is your ego. This is where I see you. This is where you are seen. And when we have the Two of Pentacles, this is all about having all the information that you need and you deciding how to use it. You make decisions based on that information. And because we do have this Knight of Cups, I feel like that you're going to be moving forward with information. And typically the Knight of Cups is more of an offer, but I feel like that you're actually going to be moving forward and giving the offer. Whether it's of your services, of your love, perhaps you're extending out for a relationship, partnership, but I do feel like it's an extension that's coming from you to someone else. And because we do have the Strength card, and this is also Leo energy, which is also a fire sister to you, I also feel like you may have a Leo that's going to be involved, but I also feel like that this certain amount of courage that you have to tap into to move forward with these ideas and beliefs that you're trying to get across, right? And that courage comes from doing the things that's probably not the most popular, saying the things that aren't the most I don't want to say kind, but comfortable, right? Having those uncomfortable conversations so that you can move forward. Because come on, how comfortable can you be putting your hand in the mouth of a lion, right? At that point, you have to have complete and utter trust and calmness within yourself. And that's what this energy is encouraging you to do in your sun energy, okay? And then when we go into your immediate present, Sagittarius, we have that of the Judgment, another major arcana. And this is energy of, remember we were talking about with the Emperor card, that Emperor energy about making things right, about bringing stability. That's what that Judgment is. Like everything that was hidden will now be seen, right? And you're going to be a part of that, Sagittarius. And then we have that of the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about giving and taking and sharing, but I feel like it's mostly in your knowledge, right? I do feel like that perhaps you're going to be asking for donations or even given donations for things that you believe in. And you might even be, I feel like putting on a benefit, putting on a show or something like that, but there's something that you are going to create that is going to bring in funds and volunteers, that's going to be of assistance of this energy, of this belief, of this judgment, right, that you are part of. It's going to help you with that, okay? All right, so let's move on to your moon energy. Let's expand there and see what's going on, because I'm very curious about this Two of Swords. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So I expanded on that Two of Swords, and we have the Queen of Pentacles along with the King of Wands. And if that's not a power couple right there, right? We have that energy of the King of Wands and that nurturing side of the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like that I'm seeing that Queen of Pentacles quite often, because I feel like that's the energy that's kind of sweeping over our nation, over our world, right? I feel like it's touching everyone. We're in that energy of nurture, right? We're in that energy of let me take care of you, let me understand, let me hear, let me listen, right? And it's not that energy of like, well, the King of Wands can have that energy, and with this being in your moon energy, it's almost like it's a combat within yourself. Like, am I that nurturing one, or am I going to be that demanding one? And I think you need to be a little bit of both, right? Especially if you're standing up for something, because it's coming from that Queen of Pentacles heart of everyone needs to have a place to live. Everyone needs to have money in their pocket. Everyone needs to be able to feel important, nurtured, and loved. And the King of Wands, by the time he shows up, he's all about bringing that fiery energy, and he doesn't take his time, right? He's not the slow thinker. He kind of leaps before he thinks about jumping, right? And because you have both of those, we're obviously toying with which one is going to benefit us in our endeavors. So I can see that you're battling with that, Sagittarius. And then when I expand on that Seven of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups along with the Eight of Cups, which is interesting, because I almost feel like the King of Cups, he's even a bit more loving than the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a bit more of a mothery type of energy, that kind of love. The King of Cups is one that is, he's a caring leader, and he's methodical, and he comes with experience, not from pain, but more from, he comes from the standpoint of, I didn't learn from my hurts, I learned from the joys, right? And with this Eight of Cups, I feel like that we're walking away from something that used to be very dear to us, right? It used to pull at our heartstrings in some sort of way. And I don't feel like it's a person or thing, I feel like it's more of a way of thought and a way of thinking. When I expand on that Ace of Wands, I have the Chariot card, which is Cancerian energy, along with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Now, let's focus on these two energies here. And this is one of, anytime I pull this energy, I always get that energy of years and years of work and lessons and even disappointments. And yet you still get up and get her done anyway. You still get through those disappointments. You still get through those challenges. And it shows me that you've had to kind of fight your way through your belief system, through who you are, through what you stand for. You've had to fight for it. And by golly, Sagittarius, finally, you are triumphant. That energy I get from that card, it's not even one of like you won the race. It's that you ran the frippin' race. You stayed in the race no matter what, no matter how many times you were beat down, no matter how many times you were challenged, you stayed in the race. And that is the win for you. So now let's expand on your sun energy. And your sun energy is where you show up in the world, okay? That's your ego energy. Wow. So, you know what? Let me expand on this Two of Pentacles as well. Very interesting. I kind of knew, I felt that this was coming. So when I expanded on that Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Cups along with the Pentacles. And I'm getting a bunch of cups with you. So emotionally, you've been going through a lot, Sagittarius. And when I see this Page of Cups along with this Ace of Pentacles, right? These pages are ideas, you know? It's the idea before the action. So these ideas that have come to you about doing the right thing, and I feel like it's so emotionally pulled. This emotional pull that you're getting is what caused these ideas, which is why we have this new beginning in all things tangible. It has shifted the way you work. It has shifted the way you maneuver around work and money and your home, your lifestyle. And then when I expand on the Strength card, I have the Hierophant along with the Seven of Swords. And the Hierophant represents to me big companies, big business, big, like court systems, politics, even big jobs, big corporations, right? And I feel like that because we expand it with the Strength card, if some of you are going against big companies, if some of you are going against, political things, right? Be careful of the ones who are not sincere. Be careful of the ones who are just making it's more of a statement because it's profitable, because everyone else is doing it. Yeah, but what are you doing? Right? I think it's okay to call them on their lies, right? And that's what this is about. Because in order for us to have strength, there has to be truth involved. There is no other way because it requires courage. You cannot have courage and live in truth. They just don't go together. And I can see that you're challenging that. And then with that Two of Pentacles, expanded, and I got the Justice card. along with the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Wow. I just got the chill, Sagittarius. You are no joke. You are seeking justice. You are seeking the truth, and you are doing it fiercely. You are going in and you're not backing down. And folks are recognizing it and they're celebrating it. And they're celebrating it from a standpoint of, you see me, you hear me. You see, because by the time you get here, it's not only your celebration. You see, these others celebrating here, you're just on a horse. Because perhaps you were the person that brought it up. Maybe you were the person that said, I see you, we're gonna make a change, we're gonna do something. So they put you on the horse, but it really required all these folks. I hear that you're gonna have a lot of support. Okay, let's expand on your immediate present. We're gonna expand on this Judgment card, see what's going on here. Wow, it's so fascinating. So I expand on that Judgment, and I have the Queen of Wands, she is a charismatic queen. As a matter of fact, I think she's the most charismatic energy in the entire deck. I mean, you know, you have the King of Wands, but he's more about getting down to business, and you know, he's the one that he comes in a little charismatic into the kingdom. But by the time the Queen of Wands show up, everyone's looking because they know it's going to be a spectacle in a good way, right? Now, when I expanded on that Judgment card, we have the Death card. And it's with this Judgment. And the energy I get there is that the old way of thinking and doing things is ding dong dead. And like I said, that Queen of Wands, by the time she shows up, she's a spectacle. She's charismatic. She's demanding, and she doesn't care what you think of her because she get her done. I expand on that Six of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the energy I'm getting here, because the track that you're on, the road you are going down is the right one. At some point you made a decision and you didn't turn back. You see how he's so focused on his goal? That's you. And then we have the Devil card here. You've let go of those shackles of, this'll do, it's good enough. Something stirred in you and you said, no more shackles. Obviously, the center of your reading is the Emperor. You turned that table over like the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. I don't think he was a hawk. There we go. All right, my dear, I'm going to expand on this Emperor energy and see what's going down. Expanded on that Emperor, and we have the Eight of Swords, along with the Four of Pentacles. And it really just reiterates that devil energy, that Two of Wands, right? That thought process, that of, this is as good as it's gonna get. I guess I'll just deal with it. I guess I'll just settle. I'll be okay with the whispers. I'll be okay with the okie doke, right? And you were for a long time. But then you sought out, or this Emperor energy somehow said, no more, Sagittarius. We need stability. We need something for us, for me, for them. That Emperor energy demanded it of you. Oh, and this was the last expansion card, the Three of Wands. We already had the Two of Wands. That's your focus. That's you making a decision that I'm doing it. The Three of Wands is you're on it. I'm doing it. I'm going. Threes are action. You are on that journey across that desert. And once you get to that other side, Sagittarius, watch out. All right, my love. that is it for July. I hope it resonated with you. It is so inspiring to me, I can tell you that. I am now going to choose your angel card for July. And your angel card is acceptance. You know what I get from that, Sagittarius? I don't get that you are meant to accept, right? I am getting the energy of challenge what they are telling you to accept. Challenge that. All right, Sagittarius, listen, I absolutely adore you. And don't hurt them. Don't hurt them.